All right, guys. Yeah, just really excited to check out Snake Teela here. I recently picked her up on Big Bad Toy Store, and she recently arrived. I kind of just generally wait for the weather to be pretty good. So it's like bright enough. It's nice and sunny now. So I'm hoping it's nice and bright. Yeah, I was really excited for this figure. Out of all the wave, she was the one I was looking forward to. She looks great there in the packaging. But yeah, so excited to unbox her here. Wanted to change it up a bit, and just I thought I'd use the this Star Wars Alien Archive book as the base, and underneath it I just have propped up a Conan the Barbarian Epic Collection comic that I picked up. I love this. I love this style of Conan the Barbarian style. I'm generally trying to get better at I like drawing figures and stuff, and comics especially. So I was just reading this, just love the artwork in this. It's absolutely fantastic. Hopefully it's coming up well, decent enough on the camera. Conan the Barbarian Epic Collection. I picked it up in Eason's here in Ireland, and this, along with this Star Wars Alien Archive book, I got a guide to the species of the galaxy. Just really fantastic artwork in this. Absolutely brilliant of all the different creatures in the universe, Star Wars universe. I've been loving The Mandalorian recently. I think it's been fantastic. Maybe I'll do a video on it. There's Jabba the Hutt. I think there's a really nice picture of Yoda in here somewhere. Some Wookiees like Chewie. I just love the art style in this. It's just fantastic. Somewhere there's a really nice picture of Ahsoka. Just fantastic. I highly recommend it. Oh, there's some nice Ewoks there. Yeah, it's just a really cool book. I highly recommend it. Oh, there's the Yoda one there. That's great. I just love that. He's in the swamp and all that. It's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend this book. So let's check out Snake Teela here. Again, love the branding. Love the snake branding. It's an unpunched card back. I only got the one figure, but yeah, I'm gonna open her here. She looks fantastic in the packaging here. Love the paintwork on her. Looks really crisp, really nice. There's unique body parts as well to her, like this fin sort of shoulders. That's sort of different. I have some other characters on standby here. I have other versions of Teela that I'm going to bring in from comparisons, and we have a comic which I don't have. Serpent Siege, it looks like. Flip it around in the back, got some amazing artwork again. Snake Armor Skelter along with Snake Teela, just brilliant artwork, absolutely brilliant. And King Hiss there as well. Absolutely love the artwork on these packages. Absolutely fantastic. Love that. I love the lighting and just the backgrounds are so detailed, and the figures just absolutely fantastic. And here we have the different figures. Might be interested in the Snake Trooper and Slamurai, but I'm not sure. Snake Trooper, I might pick up. You can see she comes with a nice sword. Put sword of serpents into her hand and twist into powerful battle positions. I just have a bit of a read up here. It says King Hiss used ancient magic to transform Teela into his slithering slave. So there we go. He's using magic on her to sort of control her. I think it's cool. That's kind of cool. So let's set up the camera to check it out. I've got the lamp as well. I'm using this box here. It's actually a Dark Souls. It's part of the board game. It's the Manus. I got it from my brother. Haven't opened it yet. Let us know if you fancy me opening this. Manus, Father of the Abyss expansion. Just a kind of cool statue figure of Manus from Dark Souls. Absolutely love Dark Souls. I haven't opened this. I don't actually have the board game, but I think my brother has most of it now. But definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Definitely consider liking the video. It definitely helps me out. And I will lower the video down. Sorry, lower the camera down like this. Hopefully it's bright enough. It was sunny there a second ago. The weather is ever changing. It was very hot the other day, and then it went cold again. So I like that. I like that aspect. You never know what the weather's going to be like here. So that came out really nicely there, and it's just a matter of grabbing the comic if I can. I have to be careful here because I don't want to damage the comic. If I gotta be tricky. Okay, nice. You just take your time with it. Let's have a look here. The fear is that sometimes it might be glued in, maybe. Let's see. No, that came out. Then we got just a tiny little bit there. Okay, so I just managed to take that out. So that's Serpent Siege. So that's really nice. We'll definitely take a look at that comet in a little bit. I'll turn on the lamp as well for extra lighting, so we can see the panels here better. But hopefully that there is, yeah, the speech bubbles. That's fantastic. So we'll be able to read that now shortly, and it features King Randor, Slamurai, and Snake Teela. So that's brilliant there. I'm just sort of moving the knife to one side. We have this slip that's just comes with all figures, Master Universe figures. It just sort of displays the parts that you can sort of take off, removable parts. It's got a nice little sort of blueprint of the figure. I just put that aside, and we have the figure here. I did a bit better. A bit of a better job here with opening this particular figure. It's a bit neater. We've got a couple of cable ties here, so I want to get those. See if I can. Okay, cool. So I got it there. With the pen knife. Just didn't want to risk it with the loose blade, because just I was worried that. Again, I don't want to scrape the figure, so she should come out there handy enough now. Yeah. And her staff comes out. Nice. Her sword looks good there. I'll just sort of clean away some of these ties. Put them over here. Here we go. Nice, and the shell is rather. I did a better job in cutting the shell this time, so I'm sort of happy with that. So let's check her out. I always want to. I'm gonna get the lamp just to make it a bit better. Yeah, it just makes it a bit just that little bit brighter. I'll just try and get her to stand here. I always sort of look at the back just to make sure the legs are sort of lined up properly, and they look good there. But looking at her straight away, she's got really nice paintwork. I love the sort of painted on scales, and she just looks really cool there. She's got the one head sculpt, but it looks really nice. You can see tiny little black slits in her eyes, but the paint job here is really nice. Really nice here. Like all Master Universe figures, tons of articulation in her arms. They can rotate all the way around on ball joints, and her elbows. And she's got a tiny bit of movement in her wrist, I believe. It could twist around, and it's got a little bit of back and forth in it, but not too much. There's a nice stiffness as well. I don't like it too loose. It's got a really nice finish to her. If you can just get her to stand up, just move the legs in. Make sure they're yeah, nice movement of the legs. Legs can move out backwards and forwards, and they can spray out. And then she's got moving her knees and her foot. There's a little bit of a swivel in her foot as well, and her legs, her feet. Sorry, there's movement there on a pivot, and there's a small bit of back and forth as well. But I don't like to push it too much, because I'm always worried that I could break a leg or something. So let's have a look at her sword. I'm always paranoid that it's slightly bent, but you can just sort of bend it back a little bit. You sort of push it back a little bit. Push it back. But that looks nice. It's like I've got other versions of Teela here. I've got the Teela and Zor, and I've got the Eternian Goddess version of Teela as well, which I picked up in Smith's. So her sword there looks really nice detail on that. Hopefully you can see that well. You can see really nice detail in that. It's got sort of like a little gem there. It's just a different shade of a green there, I believe, or maybe it's just playing tricks on my eyes. But that looks really nice. So let's just pop that into her hand there. You just pop it in. It's got a nice grip to it. That went in nicely. That has a really nice grip to it. Really nice application of paint on her face. Just really neat. Hopefully that looks okay. I might invest in better lighting. Maybe it's not ideal. Maybe there's better vlogging lights. Maybe I should invest in that. But I really like the touch of the scales on her body there. It just looks fantastic. And this upper body piece is sort of new. You can see here that you can sort of store her sword into this back. You can pop it onto her back, a bit like He-Man has, to store her sword away. That's really nice. It's just nice to have a little feature like that. And you pop the sword back into her hand. That fits in neatly. And it's got the shake test. But let's just see how tall the figure is. Hopefully that's okay there. Maybe I'll move in a bit better. It looks okay there. So I just have the measuring tapes. Let's just do from her foot to the tip of her head. You can see that she's about, let's say, just short, about 5.5 inches there. You can see, which is nice, and about 14, just short of 14, like 13.5 centimeters tall. All Master Universe figures all have the same, roughly about the same height, but she's really cool. I love her. She's fantastic. Love the colouring on her. Head can rotate all the way around, and it's got a bit of movement. It's got a bit of, you can sort of look it down, look up a bit, and here's her snake scepter, or snake staff. And just a quick note that this amazing cosplayer in America cosplayed as Teela recently, and she would absolutely awesome cosplay work. I might include a photograph, but I believe the channel is called Simple Tricks. I think it's called. I may correct myself. I might put a link in the description or put it on screen. But definitely check out that cosplay. She did Snake Teela, and she did the armor and everything. It just looks absolutely fantastic. She made everything herself. It was just absolutely amazing. cosplay work. So there's I'll turn the book around a little bit, and we bring in some other characters. Sort of always clearing away these cable ties just as I go. And thanks very much for watching the video if you did or watched this far. Actually, let's just go in for a closer look. Yeah, I think she looks fantastic. Yeah, I was really excited about this figure. Really happy I picked her up. So let's bring in some other characters. Oh, let's bring in Tongue Lasher. Really love that figure. Like, he stands there nicely there, but he's sometimes a little bit difficult to stand with his crossbow and his staff. Here's another version of Teela. For comparison's sake, sword is a little bit loose there, but you can just pop the sword into her hand. Yeah, just a bit of a loose grip on her. She's wearing her headdress there, but maybe you could potentially put this headdress on the other snake Teela. Maybe that look well. Actually, I wonder. But I'll leave her like that for now. But there she is with her other Teela, original Teela. She's great. She's the one that came with Zor. She's fantastic. And here's Attorney Goddess. She's also wearing the armor as well. She's a really nice green. I love this character as well. She doesn't come with a sword, she just came with a scepter and a shield. But she's really nice. Love that figure there. And then let's bring in Frost. I haven't brought in Frost in a while. Here's Froster. I remember I said that with the icicle, I sort of damaged her arm a little bit, just a touch. There's a touch there, but it's not really too much to worry about. But she's absolutely fantastic. And there you can see the comparison of how tall she is against the Masterverse figure. And then finally we can bring in Camo Khan. Oh, bring in Camo Khan there. There's Camo Khan. Bring him in. Attorney Goddess that fell over a little bit. So if I just do that. Oh. So let's actually have a read of this comic. Actually, I've got to have a look at this comic. Hopefully it's bright enough. So it's Serpent Siege, and it says, hopefully you can see that well. It says, the past is a strange creature, capable of feeling stretched or fleeting. But there is one pearl of wisdom that remains eternal when it comes to time. Death does not wait. And then you have Slamurai hitting King Randor, is it? Yeah. King Randor kicks back. Oh, he doesn't kick back, he's getting whacked. How can I protect my people if I can't protect myself? Through hardship you will be honed into a true warrior. Perseverance will teach you life's greatest lessons. You are a good teacher, Slamurai, but you speak of matters you know little. A king must demonstrate strength in every battle, and my strength fails me. If you believe that, you miss the point entirely, Slamurai says. And then we've got really cool artwork here. I've seen the king you became. I have seen the king you become. You are wise, you are noble, and yes, you are strong, but your ego has been your worst enemy. Which is why you sent me back through time, so train you I shall. A bit of Yoda there. I'm feeling this pain here. That's the ego always gets in the way, doesn't it? Really cool artwork. Ninjas are always good. Always good. To test your worthiness, you must pass a series of trials. In the keep of perseverance, you will face not only the rigours of combat, but diplomacy, strategy and judgment. You must always be ready. What if I'm not ready? And here we have Snake Teela sort of spying with a telescope, and you can see the snake soldiers in the back. And there's King Hiss. Excellent. Randor and his pathetic cadre are vulnerable in that crumbling citadel. Let's make short work of them. Now is our chance to reshape their destiny of Eternia. There's a Snake Teela there. Oh, really great artwork here. And so Randor began his trials. Your skill is unmatched, sir. Instead of fighting, let us be allies. Not all battles must be won through strength and steel, for it takes true bravery to seek peace. The most sworn enemies can become the greatest allies. You wish to pass? 20 gold pieces. Passing the first trial, Randor went onward but upward. Let us strike a bargain. I will pay you to guard my kingdom's walls. A good job, and one you won't have to do from the shadow of the stairs. In exchange, simply grant me passage. A deal it is. He snaps his fingers. I have got some really cool sort of artwork of these snake soldiers. I've come from a trial, indeed. And then you have these guys with fire, bows, bow and arrows, and that's a really cool shot of Snake Teela there. The ultimate trial. What do we do? They're taking cover there. Worry not, aid has arrived. I think that's a version of He-Man, maybe. He was cool because he looked like a Viking version. I have a plan. Patum. March forth, take no prisoners. To surrender is to die. Black. It smells as bad as it looks. A small price for survival. Not just survival, victory. Out of the sewer and into battle. Snake Teela there. Sniff, sniff, crink, crink. You see them making noises there. Is no use. We have the advantage. Fire. They fire loads of arrows at them. They're using their shields. Kind of cool, kind of shields there. We did it, my lord. Thanks to each of you. My magic is wasted on a pure-hearted fool. Teela, my daughter. As King Hiss leaves, so does his curse. She will live, Duncan. I have one final trial. One final trial. A simple question. What is a king's greatest virtue? Humility. You are a fine student and a greater king. Nice. That's kind of cool. I thought maybe I ripped it there a tiny little bit. I think it's okay. I think it's a good nick there. Just a tiniest little bit. But again, fantastic artwork. And then here you can see some of the other characters. I might possibly pick up a Snake Trooper. And then we have King Randor and then a Slamurai. Slamurai's cool. That's nice. Yeah, I love them. Love those comics. Like, so let's just go in for a closer look. Yeah, thanks very much for watching if you watched this far. Yeah, I love these these snake themed figures. They're really cool. Like, she looks fantastic there. I really dig it. Like, hopefully she's coming up well there in the light. I just love the paintwork on her. It's really nice, and a unique body sculpt as well. Just really cool, and her weapons are really cool. I love a touch of green. And there's Tongue Lasher. Love Tongue Lasher. And some of the other figures. But thanks very much for watching. And I will catch you in another video. So I'll see you then. Bye.